mommy says I'm a miracle.
Ew.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I'm a prince.
Mama says I'm an angel sent down from the sky.
My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me. It's true he indulges my tendency to forge, but I'm his little soldier. 1, 2, 4, 3. My mummy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day God called the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me.
My mummy says I'm a precious Beeraline. She has never seen prettier Beeraline. She says in my peen I have to cut down all the cream, but I'm a Beeraline, so give me full cake.
Take another picture of our angel from this angle over here. What a dear. Dopper, honey, brother. I think she blinked.
We'll take another.
Have you seen the school report? He got a C on his report.
What?
We'll have to change his school. The teacher's clearly falling short.
She's delightful.
So hilarious and insightful. Might she be a little brighter than her
Oh,
class?
yes, she's definitely a boss.
Take another
My
picture.
mama says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see.
I think you're
right.
right.
The umbilical
Mama, honey.
It's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but it's the truth empirical. There's never been a miracle as miracle as.
My mummy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Matilda! What a pleasure it is to see you here in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some most incredible feats together, and people come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not to see their skill, but to also see their love for one another, which was so deep that was said, carts would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
Have everything, but the one thing.
We do not have a child. Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. And so, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
The Barney Woman, hand to there, with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects,
caught by the man locked in a cage.
and it's the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It's our destiny!
Well, what happened?
I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow. Bye, Mrs. Phelps.
After your first day of school.
And so the great day arrived. Everything Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening one who used to be an Olympic-class ham thrower and who loved nothing better but to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, the burning woman howling through the air with dynamite in her hat over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. No! Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
Hooray! So the story has a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day or off to prison you both shall go. No. What happens next?
I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow. Bye, Mrs. Phelps.
What is it? Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying for the next part of the story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
Revenge? Is there a child at school that's behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat ever known to man, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile, we have done this 1,000 times.
Fast, I escaped from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off.
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well, and the moment the dress was set in line, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. The door flung open and the escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
Before they could both be blown to pieces!
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending.
No.
No?
The escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and the hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She did live long enough to have their child.
Level Dr. all our hearts. She's all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what she'd done. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong. But always in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I better go.
A few days later, I received a letter. It was my parents' will hadn't shown up, and I was now the owner of a beautiful old house, which had been owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trenchbull.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said that it was the best school in all the land.
After that, Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said that she didn't have a need for superpowers anymore, but she was still so her parents were mean and cruel and called her names.